I was in the kitchen helping my mother peeling potatoes, and like all of a sudden, no fuck, I cut my fingernail. I was using the you know the peeler potato stick utensil, and I it slipped and I cut a toe like sorry a nail the yeah the you know this motherfucker. I wait, where do I have gloves? I cut this guy, okay? Goes down, and if I can cut my finger, I was so in such a discomfort. It was so annoying because I was like, how is this going to regrow? Will this regrow like this? It will be always cut like this, and I was so worried, and it was painful. And like my mother was, oh, Fede, like, I mean, she was a little bit worried, but she was more like, well, Fede, this is what happens when you are a good cook, or when you cook in the kitchen. All this happens when you cook food. I was like, no, no, it doesn't. The fuck are you talking about? Like, what madman would tell me that if you cook, you will cut your fingernail, bro? That doesn't happen, bro. Like, I was not possible. And that was the day I stopped peeling potatoes. Okay, from there on, I never peeled potatoes again. And you know what? I don't mind it. 1, 2 is better. So this is crazy how a painful experience, like a painful experience, and I was honestly I was shocked because she was not that surprised. She was like, I mean that happens, and I don't want this to happen when I cook. Okay, I stopped using the potato peeler. I don't peel potatoes anymore, and I started questioning myself. Why do people peel potatoes? Actually peel potatoes? Because, I mean, what are you trying to remove? The peels? I don't think that bad. Like, imagine you're eating some mashed potatoes, okay? You know, when you crush potatoes, you put some butter, some salt. That's, I think they're called mashed potatoes, yeah. So you're eating them, and then you bite into a peel. What is the problem? Honestly. You're eating a boiled egg, okay? Sorry, a boiled potato. And there is a salad, and there is potatoes. Like chopped potatoes, very common thing to do. You take a potato, and it has some very loose, very broken apart, you can bite through it, peel. I don't give a fuck. Okay, honestly, I don't give a fuck. You are eating baked potatoes, okay? Or even fried potatoes. And you suddenly bite into a crunchy, more solid and not soggy potato peel. Oh, that's even better. Literally so good. I've seen fast food restaurants do it. Okay, it is so good that even the masters, the guys who literally engineer their foods to make them taste as best as possible so that you are addicted to them, they even use potato peels, okay? So yeah, my view was changed because I started questioning most of the things. Then like from there on, I was like, bro, potato peels are not actually that bad. I even noticed that there were recipes that needed you to use potato peels, like there were potato peels soups, okay, or something. I also believe that the peel kind of, okay, I'm not sure about this, but I believe they are the most nutrient dense part of the potato. Like maybe they have some fucking nutrient, I don't know. But anyway, like even junk food restaurants, fast food restaurants, they use them, like, because actually they make the thing a little bit more complex, okay, a little bit more crunchy and shit. So honestly, I stopped peeling potatoes, and even my mother, okay, she usually is for the, more conservative, like, don't want to change much about my cooking style. We had basically a guest over our house, and she wanted to make some kind of, I think it was a pork loin with potatoes on the base, okay? We finished potatoes, okay? So as a good son, I went to the supermarket and went to buy potatoes. Guess what? they were finished. There were no potatoes left. Okay, I asked the lady there, and I asked her, "Oh, are there any potatoes like in the fucking the storage room?" She was like, I'll check, and there were not. Okay, the only potatoes that were available were this kind of weird red mountain potatoes. Like she wanted like normal potatoes. She genuinely like asked me to get plain yellow potato. Honestly, I don't know the difference between russet and starchy potato. I don't fucking know. Right? In America, they use all these fancy names, but the potato, the yellow potato shit, and there were none. So I had to improvise, and I called her. I said, "Look, mom, there is no potato. I'll buy these red potatoes." And she was like, "Well, I don't know." Like she was a bit doubtful. Okay, she never had them. I was like, "No, I mean, I'm reading it, and no, this says like it's great for baking with a special peel because it was just like a red peel, usually not red. So like a red peel, a special. Okay, I'll buy that. Go home, give it the potatoes. I go for my gym session." And I come back, okay, and there is already the guests. They are having dinner, okay. They were kind of waiting for me, but they already like started having dinner, and the potatoes, okay, were the highlight of the evening, okay. Literally, the guest was like, "Wow, these potatoes are," I don't remember the term. Plus it is in Italian, so you will not understand. And they were basically super fancy good, okay. I don't fucking know how they call them. Maybe like nah, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah, she basically tried something new she didn't usually try, and they were amazing, okay. And even her, after how old is she? 50 something, okay. And at that age, she also understood that it's not always the best choice to follow the conventional advices, okay? I was lucky enough that I stopped like following the conventionality at my age, but even her, okay, even she realized that sometimes it's good to try new things, because guess what? Now we always buy soft potatoes, now we always make potatoes with the peel on, and that's fucking great, okay? They are delicious, okay? And this all started because there were no potatoes at the grocery store, they were out of stock. So I had to buy these weird red potatoes. And it is something I think everybody can learn from, because we usually do things just because they tell us to do things. We never question why do we do things. Why do we use this meat? Why do we use this pen? Why do we use this ingredient? Can I take this out? Can I swap it out? Okay, this is something crucial you have to do if you want to have a better mindset while cooking. That, more importantly, less constrained and less stressful mindset while cooking. My channel is all about this. Like, my channel is, bro, you don't need anything fancy to cook. You can cook delicious meals without following any recipe, any conventional advice, because at the end of the day, you're just eating food, and that's all it matters. And not just food, like you're eating tasty food, but it doesn't matter to follow a precise path or a precise, instruction. Use fancy tools. There was a guy that commented on my video and he said, "Come on, man, like, just buy a real chef's knife. I cannot see you cutting the onions with that knife," because I was cutting them with a normal, like, table knife, okay? And I answered him, like, "Thanks for the critique, I appreciate you, but this is the point of the channel. To show people that to have a great tasting meal, you don't have to have fancy equipment, you don't have to do fancy stuff, okay? Okay, you still have a great meal. And this is what I hope to convey with my channel. Like, all my POV videos, okay, all my cooking videos, if you call them cooking, I don't know if they can be called cooking videos. Mine is not really a cooking channel. I don't like to call my channel a cooking channel, because I don't like the cooking content. I don't like the cooking conventional content. That's not something I like, and I don't like to put myself into that environment, because I don't believe I belong into that. I'm more of a unconventional, do-it-yourself stuff. So yeah, I forgot the point I was about to make. Okay, I remember the point I was about to make. All my POV videos about cooking, they are all improvised, okay? They are all me going around the house, opening the fridge, seeing what is there, seeing what is not there, taking ingredients, adding them to the pan. By the way, you can also do the same thing I do just by like with raw ingredients. The one of my first experiences while cooking was about I was adding like raw things together, like beans, like not raw beans, like obviously like canned beans, tuna, onions, and fucking salt and olive oil. Okay, all raw things you don't need to cook, and they are a great option if you don't really want to use any pan or heat up things. This is also a great cooking technique that you can get into if you just want to eat healthy, and yeah, just eat healthy, man. And yeah, so like don't peel potatoes and do your own stuff. Apply the same philosophy I apply when I cook. You will be surprised at how well it works. If you don't know what ingredients to choose, you don't know what goes well together, you can I made a video explaining my pleasure hypothesis, very useful in my opinion. Just if you watch the video, you will understand. And yeah, I hope you have a great lunch or dinner.
Buon appetito.
Thank you.